गुड मॉर्निंग स्टूडेंट्स। आज हम 11th इंग्लिश मीडियम चैप्टर 4 का लेक्चर 3 स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं। ठीक है, इससे पहले वाले लेक्चर में मैंने आपको बताया था कि हाउ टू फॉर्म लेविस डॉट स्ट्रक्चर्स ऑफ डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ मॉलिक्यूल्स एंड देन वी कैलकुलेट द फॉर्मल चार्ज। नाउ we know what is octet rule. Each atom wants to complete its octet so that it can gain stability. So what are the limitations of octet rule? Number one, there are many molecules in which incomplete octet is present, just like BF3. Example is BF3. There are certain molecules which do not follow octet rule but are stable, like BF3. In BF3, its BF3 structure is like this, BF3. So there are 3 bonds, so total number of electrons are 6. Okay, and boron has configuration 1s2, 2s2 and 2p1. Okay, so boron has only 3 electrons. Boron has in valence shell only 3 electrons, like 1, 2 and 3. Okay, and from fluorine, 3 fluorine it gets 3. So total number of electrons in BF3 is 6 electrons. So it is incomplete octet. What does it mean? कि in BF3 there are only 6 electrons and it should be 8. If compound follows octet rule, there should be 8 electrons to gain stability, but in BF3 there is only 6 electrons. And this compound is stable, and this compound is electron deficient compound. Electron deficient compound. Those compounds in which octet is incomplete, but they are stable. So octet rule are unable to give the explanation of stability of these type of compounds. Then second is expanded octet. Expanded octet, there are molecules like PCl5, SF6, IF7, like PCl5. PCl5 its structure is like this and this. So phosphorus has tran electrons here. Okay, so there are extra. Expanded means there are extra electrons. How many electrons are extra? 2 electrons are extra. Molecule must have 8 electrons, but it has 10 electrons, so octet is expanded. And these compounds are also stable, like PCl5, SF6 and IF7. And the octet theory is unable to explain the stability of these type of compounds. Okay, next is odd electron molecule. There are many molecules just like odd electron molecules. Example is like NO. Odd electron molecule example is NO. NO has, nitrogen has 5 valence electron and oxygen has 6 electron valence electrons, so total number of electrons are 11. How many electrons? 11. Just like NO2, nitrogen have 5 and this 12, so there is 17 electrons. So these type of electrons, 17 number, 11 electron, these electrons are odd electrons. This is a valence shell electron. So these molecules have odd number of electrons and are stable. Octet theory is unable to explain the stability of odd electron molecules compound. Number 4 is in transition metal ions. In transition metal ions, we know all the transition metal has electrons in between 8 to 18. 8 to 18 means transition metal has more than 8 and less than 18 electron and form compound. So octet theory is unable to explain this also. So these are the limitations limitations and shortcomings of octet rule is that noble gases has octet because these have ns2 np6 configuration, we know, and due to ns2 np6 configurations means octet, these compounds or noble gases has 8 electrons, therefore these gases are inert, but these form compounds. Now the compounds are discovered of noble gases. So octet theory is unable to tell why noble gases form compound. Noble gases जो है वो compound क्यों form कर रही है? Why they are forming compound? So it is unable to explain. And bond angles shape can't be explained by this theory. So this theory, although this theory is very important and the reason behind chemical bonding is given by octet, each atom wants to complete octet so that it can get stability, but there are various shortcomings which are unable to explain the stability of molecule and the relevance of octet theory. Now next point is bond parameters. What are bond parameters? There are, when we study about molecule, some bond parameters comes under this. First is bond length. जब हम bond parameters को पढ़ते हैं तो bond parameters में क्या है? First is bond length. What is bond length? We know what is the definition of bond length. If two atoms, it is a atom A and it is a atom B, and both atom form a molecule. It's a molecule AB. Okay. So what is the bond length of this molecule? So what is the definition? The distance between the nuclei of two atoms. A atom has this nuclei, B atom has this nuclei. The distance between the nuclei of two atoms in a molecule, that is denoted by D, DAB. So it is the bond length. It is the radii, but bond length is the distance between the two nuclei of a molecule. Okay. So in covalent compound, Ra and Rb is the covalent radius and it is the bond length. Okay. Now bond length depends on many factors. Bond length depends on the many factors. Which factors? First is size. If size increases, if the size of the atom increases, bond length increases. Just like HF, HCl, HBr and HI. In four compound, hydrogen is same, but fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, when we move from top to bottom, size increases, so the bond length increases. So from top to bottom, bond length increases. So size is directly proportional to bond length. Okay. Second factor is number of bonds. As number of bond increases, bond length decreases. So we can say bond length is inversely proportional to the number of bonds. Just like AA, A double A triple A. If we have a molecule A2, there is a single bond, there is a double bond, there is a triple bond in between AA. So what will be the bond length order? Bond length order will be like this. It is the longest, it is middlest, we can say it is in middle, and it is smallest. As the number of bonds, because there is a number of, there is one bond, there is two bond, there is three bond. The number of bonds is, where is number of bond? More number of bonds. Number of bonds are here. In A triple bond A, the number of bonds increases, bond length decreases. So bond length is smaller. Now the third factor is more the percentage as character. More the percentage as character, more will be the bond. More the percentage as character, smaller will be the bond length. Smaller will be the bond length. जैसे जैसे एस कैरेक्टर बढ़ेगा, ठीक है, एस कैरेक्टर मैंने आपको बताया था, इट इज इन प्रीवियस लेक्चर structures. We have sp3, sp2 and sp. परसेंटेज एस कैरेक्टर इसमें है 50, इसमें है 33% और इसमें है 25 नियर अबाउट. तो एस कैरेक्टर किसमें मोर है? एस कैरेक्टर इसमें मोर है. मोर द एस कैरेक्टर बॉन्ड लेंथ विल बी शॉर्ट. ओके, बॉन्ड लेंथ कम हो जाएगी. नेक्स्ट फोर्थ फैक्टर है रेजोनेंस. यू डोंट नो द रेजोनेंस बट we will discuss later. More the resonance, more will be the energy, more will be the stability, and less will be the bond length, inversely proportional to bond length, inversely proportional to bond length, inversely proportional to bond length. Okay, these are the factors which determine the bond length. Now come to the second, that is bond order. What is bond order? Number of bonds between atoms in a molecule. In a molecule, number of bonds between atoms in a molecule, just like C double bond O, C triple bond O. This molecule has 2 bond order, this molecule has 3 bond order. So the number of bonds between 2 atoms in a molecule is known as bond order. Okay, more the bond order, smaller will be the bond length. So bond length का order what will be? इसकी bond length will be smaller and इसकी bond length will be greater. Okay. Now the third factor is bond angle. What is bond angle? Bond angle is the angle between the nearest bonding orbitals around the central atom in a molecule. If we have a molecule just like we have a molecule AB2, okay, we have a molecule AB2 where A is the central atom, central metal atom, and B are the bonding orbitals. Okay, so the bond angle, what will be the bond angle? This is the bond angle. This is the bond angle. So what is the definition? The angle between the nearest bonding orbitals. Nearest bonding orbitals. Nearest, this is a bonding atom. So this orbital will be bonding orbital. This is the central metal atom. So this angle is known as bond angle. Okay. Next is bond enthalpy or bond dissociation. Bond enthalpy's other name is bond dissociation energy or BDE. BDE, bond dissociation enthalpy. As name suggests, energy required to break a bond. Energy required to break a bond. Energy required to dissociate or break a bond. So amount of energy required to break 1 mole of bond, 1 mole of bond particular type between 2 atoms in a molecule. For example, we have an AB molecule and this bond is required to break. So the energy required to break this bond is known as bond enthalpy or bond dissociation energy. Okay. So these are the bond parameters which are very helpful in solving various type of reasoning questions. Now come to the resonance. What is resonance? Okay. When a single atom, when a single structure can't explain all the properties of molecule, the number of structures are taken as canonical structures of the hybrid which describe the molecule accurately. What does it mean? There are many. A molecule has many properties. If a single structure can't explain all the properties of that molecule, in that case we show the resonance. Okay? In resonance there are so many structures of equal energy. So all structures are of equal energy in which position of nuclei remains same, number of bonding and non-bonding pair electrons remain same. Okay, and the resonance and and the hybrid structure of these structures are known as resonance hybrid. Like this, it is a ozone, it's a ozone O3. Okay, so we have a O3, it's a O3. Okay, we have a structure like this in which two O are bonded with double bond O. This central oxygen atom has one lone pair, side atom has number 2 atom has 2 lone pair, and number 3 atom has 3 lone pair. Okay, in this we find that in this structure we have that 2 structure have double bond and 1 structure has single bond. Okay, but there are and its resonating structure can be formed like this. This bond shifted here, so again it is number 1 atom, it is number 2 atom, it is number 3 atom. Now what has changed? The number of lone pairs changes, number of bond changes. So these both are the resonating structures or canonical structures, and in both structure, here 1 2 showing double bond, here 1 3 showing double bond. Okay, so we can form a resonance hybrid. So it is a resonance hybrid. Resonance hybrid means the most stable structure in which both bond showing double bond character and single bond character also. So what does it mean? It means both have in between single bond and double bond. Okay, so what is resonance? So again I am explaining कि resonance form कैसे, जब किसी भी molecule की सभी properties को, all the properties cannot be explained by one structure. यानी हम एक स्ट्रक्चर बनाए, मान लीजिए मैंने ये स्ट्रक्चर बनाई, इस स्ट्रक्चर से यदि मैं मॉलिक्यूल की सारी प्रॉपर्टीज को एक्सप्लेन नहीं कर पा रही हूँ, इन दैट केस वी फॉर्म रिजोनेटिंग स्ट्रक्चर्स. जैसे यहाँ पर हमने देखा कि ये डबल बॉन्ड शो कर रहा है, यहाँ पर हमने देखा कि ये सिंगल बॉन्ड शो कर रहा है. तो जब ऑल स्ट्रक्चर्स बनाई गई तो देखा गया कि ये डबल बॉन्ड यहाँ पर आ गया. इसका मतलब इसकी जो स्ट्रक्चर, इसकी जो बॉन्ड लेंथ को मेजर किया गया तो ना तो वो सिंगल बॉन्ड की थी ना वो डबल बॉन्ड की थी, वो किसकी थी? इन बिटवीन, ना तो सिंगल की है ना डबल के बीच की है. ठीक है, तो ये सारी स्ट्रक्चर्स रिजोनेटिंग स्ट्रक्चर्स हैं एंड दैट स्ट्रक्चर इज रेजोनेंस हाइब्रिड स्ट्रक्चर. रिजोनेटिंग स्ट्रक्चर्स बनाने के भी कुछ रूल्स हैं. इसमें आपको क्या ध्यान रखना है कि पोजीशन ऑफ एटम्स कांट चेंज. आप रिजोनेटिंग स्ट्रक्चर्स में बार बार पोजीशन चेंज नहीं कर सकते एटम की, इट रिमेन सेम. ओके, एंड द नंबर ऑफ बॉन्डिंग एंड नॉन बॉन्डिंग इलेक्ट्रॉन्स कांट चेंज. मतलब पोजीशन तो चेंज हो सकती है बट उसका नंबर चेंज नहीं हो सकता. ठीक है, और सिमिलर चार्जेस कुड नॉट बी ऑन एडजेसेंट एटम. दो एटम जो पास पास है उन पर दोनों पर पॉजिटिव चार्ज नहीं हो सकता, अदरवाइज दैट स्ट्रक्चर बिकम्स अनस्टेबल. ठीक है, एंड ऑल द कैनोनिकल स्ट्रक्चर्स मस्ट हैव नियरली इक्वल एनर्जी, और सबकी एनर्जी लगभग समान होनी चाहिए. ठीक है, तो जो ओरिजिनल स्ट्रक्चर होती है वो इन बिटवीन द कैनोनिकल स्ट्रक्चर्स के बीच में होती है उस मॉलिक्यूल की स्ट्रक्चर. So it's a resonance phenomena. Okay, thank you.